Hey there everybody, this is me, Marius, pouring myself a nice cup of coffee into a cup. Yeah, well, in you go. Yes. And I'm walking now straight to my little home studio because I'm getting ready to throw something at you that might confuse you a little bit, you know, something out of the ordinary again on my channel. And this is right now on my channel, Philip DeFranco telling me the news, which I'm going to talk about in this video today.
I personally believe and hope that this is something that we will get through.
Alright now everybody, I just set up my gear for shooting some intros and outros for some of my magic related videos coming up in the near future on my channel. However, before I get started with this, I need to get something out of my system, and I want to talk today to you guys not so much as the magician I am, but as the YouTuber I also am. And I want to and I need to talk about the dramatic events occurring present time right now. No, I'm not talking about World War III around the corner. I mean, if that really happens, we're all gonna be dead in the ground before we know it. And what you actually gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Nothing, nada. No, I want to talk with you guys about the ADPOCALYPSE. That's right, the ADPOCALYPSE. Isn't that a great word? Very, very great word. If you don't know what it means, you haven't read the memo, you're not filled in, you're not up to date, and there is a link in the description box of this video guiding you to a playlist of a bunch of videos by Philip DeFranco, and there you can learn about the story very much in detail, brilliantly researched and done the way Philip DeFranco does his stuff. So check this out. However, short story long, YouTube started, or right now is taking away ads from a lot of content on the platform. So a lot of videos are getting demonetized because YouTube considers them not being advertiser friendly or family friendly. And this is happening due to a huge ad boycott by major companies that are not wanting to advertise on the platform anymore, because they are scared to get their brand connected with controversial content. And I know about the situation because my all-time favorite YouTube channels are affected by this on a massive scale, and the situation reached a point where really awesome and big YouTube players are openly considering to leave the platform. Are you crazy? This video, I want to contribute to the situation in the best way I could think of. I want to give a big shout out to my favorite YouTubers that are dealing with this problem right now, and I'm going to buy some merchandise from them. I'm going to buy some t-shirts that I will then wear in future videos of mine and also give away after I wore them one time. So that's the idea, you know, just to contribute to the situation. The idea just came up and here I'm doing it. Now you might be wondering, Marius, does this situation affect you as well? Well, not so much, I would say, because my channel should be considered family friendly, right? You know, as long as I do it without dropping the casual F-bomb, I should be fucking alright. Where should be the problem? However, you know, not to drop the F-bomb, doing it without the F-bomb, it's not so easy for me because I'm a German, you know, and as a German, I just like to say the word fuck. Fuckity, fucker, you can say it, I love it, it's such a beautiful word. And I don't know, maybe it's because I basically learned my English from Quentin Tarantino characters. Can't you tell? You motherfucking sons of bitches. Can't you tell? You motherfuckers. Maybe it's because basically I learned my English from Tarantino. Well, maybe it's because basically I learned my English from Tarantino movies. Can't you tell? You motherfucking sons of bitches. Now here, there's a very famous comedian right now, just had one appearance on an American late night show, and this is the first line he drops.
Hitler.
Yeah, okay, so now you get the picture. Now, and the other thing that's difficult for me is, you know, using a platform, being on a platform where YouTubers, big YouTubers I admire and I love for the content they produce can be, you know, demonetized as easy as that. You know, it's happening to them right now. To my stars, to where I'm a fanboy of, you know. The chances are given that this also happens to me just because I said the word fuck one too many times, you know. And, you know, this is kind of, you know, a very uncomfortable situation. And this creates a whole atmosphere of fear, which leads to, I don't know, self-censorship. And I mean, if we are all getting into a mindset of censoring ourselves, I will basically, you know, fuck free speech, fuck democracy, all this is, you know, it doesn't make any sense anymore. So here's the deal, you know, seeing somebody affected by this thing and then saying, you know, yeah, it's not my problem because this is not going to happen to me. It's just plain and stupid, you know, because yes, it could happen to me. And so, you know, right now being on YouTube feels a little bit like marching with this guys.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Can you see him? Can you see it? There he is. Look. It's Pewdiepie. It's fucking Pewdiepie in the midst of all them Nazis. What a discovery. This is gonna blow. This is gonna blow. And it explains everything. Everything. I mean, this guy, Pewdiepie here, it's the proof. It's the proof. He's not a human being. He's not a human being at all. He is a multi-dimensional being. He's a time-traveling agent. That's the truth about Pewdiepie, and I discovered it. I mean, how else do you explain, how else can he be at the same time a Nazi, and at the same time a fighter for ISIS, and at the same time being a family-friendly YouTuber, huh? Family-friendly feelings. That's the explanation, and I discovered it. I discovered it on Otmario's Discovery Channel. Alright, let's dive right into it and let's do some shopping on the internet. Some shopping of merchandise of my YouTubers who are probably not gonna make any ad revenue on YouTube in the future anymore. Let's start with Chris Raygun. Chris Raygun is a suicidal young fellow, white supremacist, who keeps the good old tradition of slavery up and alive. He holds his own personal slave in his apartment, and he likes to torture the dude once in a while, uploading this shit. Ow! And yeah, this is absolutely not what YouTube shall consider as advertiser friendly, right? So Chris Raygun is fucked. No. He's not a white supremacist, he's not a racist at all. However, he runs a classic rant channel and he's tackling pretty controversial topics, and the way he does his comedy is a little rough sometimes and angry. Yeah, he's an angry kid. He's fighting the stupidity of the world from his computer as a YouTuber, and yeah, he's not gonna make any ad revenue here on the platform anymore. So I will buy one of his merchandise items, and I'm going for a shirt, of course. And I'm in a little conflict here because kill me. I like this one. This is this thing he always says when he totally loses his shit, like kill me or kill yourselves, guys. In the good old tradition of this very famous comedian. What was his name? I forgot the name of the guy. I will Google it.
By the way, if anyone here is in advertising or marketing, kill yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Just a little thought. I'm just trying to plant seeds. And maybe one day they'll take root. I don't know. You try. You do what you can. Kill yourself.
And yeah, kill me, but I don't like I don't like the overall design of the shirt. However, the design of his logo, his Snark Tank logo, is very, very beautiful in my opinion. It really looks good as an icon, like a little small black and white icon. Always pops out next to very, very crazy and cracky thumbnails he's got. So I'm gonna buy this shirt, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take some black pen and I'm gonna write "kill me" there on it myself. So I'm the rest of the world, not American. I wanna have it in gray. That's great.
So thank you so much for your amazing content, Chris. I hope you can keep it up. I hope you survive the ADPOCALYPSE on YouTube. Family-friendly Felix, he loves the money so much. We all love the money so much. It's capitalism, yeah, we love the money so much. Let's buy some merchandise. Oh, we love the money so much. H3 Productions. Let's continue with these guys, with Ela and Ethan. And if you don't know what they're up to, what they're doing on YouTube, well, you don't know the tube. You don't know YouTube. You haven't seen anything yet, my friends. You know, whenever the shit hits the fans, you can be sure of some juice on the dance floor. And as we all know, we're right now celebrating. That's the party, the Goodbye YouTube party. That's their last video, like kind of saying we can't keep on doing what we're doing the way we did it because there is no ad revenue coming in again. So what did they do? Well, Ela and Ethan, they are diving. They were deep divers, diving deep down into the darkest places, into the lowest areas of YouTube, you know, bringing up the most cringiest of shit. Things that are so hard to watch, and they always watch these terrible things with protection suits and stuff, and making fun of it. Really brilliant humor, clever, funny, ironical, satire, cynical, very, very entertaining, calling out these terrible human beings out there on a platform coming up with really terrible content, and they are calling them out on their bullshit and making fun of them. Absolutely fantastic, and that's why they have right now 3.5 million followers on YouTube. And YouTube is kind of, you know, going like, fuck it, we don't care, we don't give a shit. So to give some love, you know, I'm going to buy now some of your products, guys. Not some, one, okay? Because I'm a poor man, and I just found out that Ela is having some is doing some art. She's an artist also, and the originals are all sold out. No, there's one left for $5,000. Ah. Yeah, I'll buy this now. But you can buy prints and stuff. But I'm not going to buy one of these beautiful prints here because I made my mind up to buy a T-shirt, which I'm gonna wear. I told you before, one time, and then I'm gonna give it away on my channel. And I already made my mind. I want to have this T-shirt here, and it's gonna be a medium size again. Look at this. We got Ela and Ethan, you know, running to their new live episode, you know, running away from YouTube. Ela and Ethan, you've done a great job. I hope you can keep it up. I've always enjoyed watching your videos when I was, you know, I'm practicing my card skills. What a shame. What a shame.
I found something talking about the future of YouTube, and it is nothing short of terrifying.
Very well put, Pyrocynical. I am 100% with you. Pyrocynical, for everybody who doesn't know the guy, is a very talented, smart and funny kid. Brilliant YouTuber. The guy could easily become a famous comedian one day, in my humble opinion. Anyways, he's referring here to YouTube, respectively Google, hiring people to view YouTube videos and then to decide whether they are advertiser friendly or not. And given the situation with the big ad boycott, fair enough to do that. However, if this turns out in a situation where we have videos with actual violent content, with people beating the shit out of themselves, or pranksters scaring the shit out of people, or even parents abusing their children on camera and then having these videos advertised, and on the other hand we have comedians who do critical satire, not monetized, okay? Oh, what the fuck is happening? This reminds me in a certain way to a time of my country, back in the days when a part of my country, I'm from Germany, was communist, you know, the former DDR, die Deutsche Demokratische Republik. And they had an agency called die Stasi, and they were basically spying on all of the population, okay? They were wiretapping the whole population. They were reading every letter, spies everywhere. They had people turn against each other, family members, friends, working colleagues, turning against each other, spying on each other, with the regime trying to suppress and to control the slightest of critical thought in the population. You know, it was a legion of pedophile stalkers, you know, pushing the population, you know. Well, what the fuck? Absolutely terrifying. It drove people mad. You know, people tried to escape and then they tried to climb over the wall, you know, the wall in Berlin, the Berlin Wall, and trying, so they got shot, many of them, you know. Nowadays you don't need to shoot people, right? You just need to cut them from the cash flow. Cut them loose from the cash flow and they will disappear sooner or later. Isn't that true? And by the way, maybe this is why our current Chancellor, Angela Merkel, we call her Mutti, yeah, Mutti, Mummy, why she stayed so fucking calm when the NSA wiretapped her phone, you know? Maybe she's just used to that shit because she was born and raised in the former DDR. So her pyrocynical, nice hat you're wearing. I get the message. I do get the message. I do get the message. You know, you're getting through to me. You're touching me. You're changing my mindset. Yeah, that's right. So I'm now going to buy your shirt, your Pyro Madness t-shirt, since your ad revenue dropped to minus $1 million. I hope I can help you a little bit with that. I hope you make a stand in this ad apocalypse. I hope you survive as a YouTuber, and please keep your critical thinking alive. You know, do not give in on your critical thinking, because at the end of the day, that's what makes your videos so funny, because you're thinking about stuff, you know? And finally, I will pre-order a beautiful bastard t-shirt by Philip DeFranco. I will pre-order it because it's not available right now. Anyways, Philip DeFranco, I guess I don't have to introduce to you guys, right? Because he's one of the most famous YouTubers out there. Such beautiful content, a beautiful combination between gossip and actual news. Very founded, well researched, and nicely put. What else do you want? Absolutely fantastic channel. However, Philip right now is probably wondering if it's enough to say beautiful bastard in a YouTube video in order to not get it monetized. That's right. It probably is a very important question for Philip, because that's his opening line.
What's up, you beautiful bastards?
Every video he opens with that line. So if that is not advertiser friendly, sorry Philip, but there's not going to be any ad revenue coming to you anymore, in case you want to stick to that pretty awesome opening line. As soon as the t-shirt arrives, as soon as all these t-shirts arrive, I will wear them on one of my videos, or shooting one of my videos, and then I will give them away. One. That's the story, that's the plot. Guys, I know that is crazy what I just did here, but I needed to get this out of the system. This was somehow important to me, because I'm somehow involved in all of this as a YouTuber. You can guess, as a small YouTuber that I am, you know, a little nobby with 2,000 couple of subscribers, you know, never know what's happening next. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this thing to the end, you know, and be sure I'm going back in my next video to focusing on card magic, because that is what my channel is actually all about. So be sure, there's going to be card magic tutorials, card magic performances, tutorials on sleight of hands and all. I don't know what stuff I'm doing. Of course, all is going to be advertiser friendly. So be sure, more magical stuff, more family friendly magical stuff is going to be fucking uploaded very soon. It's a beautiful t-shirt. Looking forward to have it for short time in my life.